I think everyone knows our state has a real challenge with respect to its economy, and we want to get our economy back on track. We want to have more jobs. We want to have good jobs. We want to have jobs you can support a family on. We have to have good wage jobs that are 21st century jobs. But all of that, in my opinion, goes back to a fundamental thing that we all must do right, and that's to take care of our children. When they are born, from the day they're born, we have to start educating our kids. Education begins at day one. From birth to 5 in particular is a very important time for our young boys and girls, children, to learn as much as they can to be ready for formal education. And we have to have the best elementary schools and secondary schools, community colleges, four-year universities, graduate schools that we can possibly muster in the land of Lincoln. Jobs follow brain power. We have to repeat that over and over again. If we're going to have good jobs in an information economy, in a global economy, we have to have smart people, people who are well educated, who understand how to start businesses and invent new products, create new jobs, and work hard at very difficult, complex assignments. So what we're announcing today with our P-20 Council is very, very important to the economy and economic growth of Illinois today and in the future. The President of the United States, with his leadership, with the federal stimulus, has provided a lot of money available to the states that really are committed to accountable 21st century education. Over $4 billion is available to Illinois and other states if we commit to a real race to the top. That's what the program is called, Race to the Top. We want to get Illinois in that race and make sure that we get as much money as we can from Washington to really invest in education that's accountable, that's forward-looking, that gets the job done with good outcomes for our children and for our parents.
The P-20 Council was created by the Illinois General Assembly a couple of years ago, and we waited a long time. It is an important task. As the governor indicated, probably the most important task before us in the state of Illinois, and that is to improve the quality of public education at all levels. The P-20 Council has created a framework for integrating education at all levels and for coordinating at all levels. There have been prior mechanisms for that purpose, but they have not been as effective as they needed to be. And I think that what we're seeing now through the creation of the P-20 Council is a real unique effort that is going to produce big dividends for us, because we're bringing everyone to the table. Everyone looking at what it is that we need to do to make sure that we are on the same page and that we're ensuring that we're tackling the tough issues, like adding rigor to our curriculum, the tough issues like making sure that we do have a seamless system that allows our young people to transition from one level to another, tackling issues like affordability in higher education. Much work has been done. The P-20 Council now will help us strengthen our education application for Race to the Top dollars. But the P-20 Council is not being driven by that particular application. Our mission is much broader, and we're going to cover a lot of ground. And as I indicated, there's much work that has already been done. We want to bring all of that together. The longitudinal data system is already being developed, and a number of other areas are already unfolding as we speak.
There are two forces in life. On one side, there are the movers and the shakers. On the other side, there are those who are moved and shaken. And the difference between them is a good education.